New York Giants offensive coordinator, Matt Nagy, didn't call plays in Kansas City, even though he did have the title of offensive coordinator. But he does have play calling experience from his time in Chicago, and he comes from that Andy Reid offensive coaching tree. Andy Reid, we can all agree, is one of the most innovative play designers in the history of the game. Plus, it always helps when you have a quarterback named Patrick Mahomes. Last season, the Chiefs' offense underperformed, and it was nowhere near as explosive as it was in years past, but they still found ways to get creative by design and get different guys and playmakers the football. So here's a couple of plays that I think that Nagy takes from Andy Reid and brings with him to New York to get the ball into Malik Neighbors and his running back's hands, and most importantly, to get the most out of Jackson Dart in this Blue Rush breakdown. We're going to show you guys how Andy Reid gets creative with his play calling, especially when it comes to taking a shot down the football. If you're a Giants receiver, you want Matt Nagy to bring this to East Rutherford. So let's watch the play, and then we'll kind of quickly deep dive into what happened. See Juju Smith-Schuster motioning over to the bunch. He runs the dig. You've got Thornton running right up the seam. They got exactly what they want out of being creative with the play design, motioning, giving you some smoking mirrors, and putting the defense in the bind. The communication has to be there. So right now, as you can see, they're in a stack they're in a stack. Stack means there's two receiver. Bunch means there's three. So Juju Smith-Schuster is going to motion over and make this into a bunch formation. Now, the eyes are going to be on Thornton and Juju because this is going to be the route concept, or the part of the concept we'll pay attention to most. I think this is Worthy right here. He runs the deep over. He's still alive in this play as well. But for right now, we'll look at Thornton and Smith-Schuster. You see the switch release. Switch releases, whether it's man or zone, always puts the defense in some sort of terrible situation because their communication has to be there. Juju Smith-Schuster has a wide depart dig because this is the seam concept. You've got the seam and you've got the in. You call it an in, you can call it a dig, whatever you want. Eyes on Thornton here. Pause. If it was middle of the field open, if the middle of the field was open, meaning there was two high safeties, he may have to post that. He may bend that, depending on where this safety is. But right now, the middle of the field is closed, which means that there is a safety in the middle of the field. He's identifying this as middle of the field closed. So all he's going to do is stay up the seam, split the difference between this corner, who looks like it's a cover 3 corner, who has a deep third, and this safety who has this deep third. So stay right up the middle so this corner can't come off and play this safety. Juju has the in route. So if this seam isn't there, then Mahomes would look for Juju on the in route. I don't know why he didn't hit Worthy on the deep cross or the deep over, but it's not about that. So the fact that Thornton keeps running, keeps his distance, gives Mahomes a chance to put the ball up and over this safety. He sees this safety is not flat-footed, but he sees this safety is ready to drive this deep over, and now he throws it right over top of that safety's head and throws a dime in there. We saw Jackson Dart do that against the Denver Broncos last year. I feel like it was Daniel Bellinger who just kind of stayed up the seam. Jackson Dart found him late after scrambling for a little bit. Boom, touchdown. Touchdown Chiefs, touchdown Giants. Next play against the Giants. Something real simple, y'all. Real simple. All you're going to see is a smash concept. But I like the way they ran it out. They ran it from moving the pocket. No play action. No naked boot. All they're doing is moving Mahomes to his right because they're on this left hash. You got all this field out here. You're on this left hash. You move the pocket. Get away from a pass rusher like Brian Burns. And then you have a simple smash concept, a simple read for Jackson Dart with the ability to take off if he needs to. So let's watch the play. Good route, Hollywood. Good route. And then we'll bring it right back. So right here, so you see it. Smash concept. You've got the corner route with the hitch. You usually run at a hitch, but since the ball is coming towards you, you run a wide depart hitch. We call that a wide depart. You just clear it out all this space. So you see Patrick Mahomes on the move. Could he take it? Probably could. Would have to throw it to the outside shoulder. But now he knows that that Marquise or Hollywood Brown has leverage. He's captured that outside shoulder of this defender, and he's the smash route, the corner route is in play here because he knows he can get him the football. Boom. Ball out. Right there. On time. Nice rhythm throw. Not everything has to be some sort of deep play action or some naked boot, run boot action. You can run simple concepts just by moving the pocket. And what this also allows Jackson Dart to do, let's say that corner route wasn't there, by moving the pocket and keeping Kelsey in to wall off this defender right here, Mahomes could take off if needed. He could take off and get 5, 6, 7 yards and slide. Keyword slide Jackson Dart if he needs to. Good throw on the run. First down on a second down throw. Completion. It's all about completions. So right here we talk about how we just love creativity in the screen game. You got guys like Cam Scatterbo, Tyrone Tracy Jr. Both those guys did a great job with the screen game last year. Now, with Matt Nagy taking plays from Andy Reid, you can get more out of it. Look at this. The deception, y'all. It's all about the deception. Look at the pre-snap design. You've got the running back that's lined out here as number one. Couple key points. He's lined out here as number one. They're all looking like they don't know what's going on. I don't know. Kelsey looks like he's texting Taylor Swift right now. They've got this defense can't play fast because they don't know what's going on. And anytime you can create some sort of hesitancy or have them not playing fast, you're winning because they have to react to you. So through the play design, you got the running back not knowing if he's motioning back, because usually you see running backs kind of motion down and come back to the backfield. This confusion and all makes it look like they don't know what's going on, but at the snap of the football, a quick snap, now that gets your lineman out there faster. You got 2 linemen out there, and you've got Juju, I believe that's Juju Smith-Schuster one-on-one with the corner for the block. You've got a lane there. You've created a lane here. And now it's all about a running back like Cam Scatterbo or Tyrone Tracy Jr. to do something with the football. So again, I don't want to kind of rehash this, but again, let's watch this play one more time. Everybody looks like they don't know what's going on, but by play design, they know exactly what's going on. And you want Matt Nagy to add that or to bring that to the Giants offense this year in 2026. Last but not least, and I should have started with it, this one's for you, Malik Neighbors. I don't know if you're watching or not, or you're listening to some NBA young boy while you're doing your rehab, but you got to be excited about this because you're dealing with the offensive coordinator who's dealt with a play calling guru who knows how to design plays to get his playmaker the football, and that's exactly what they did here with Hollywood Brown. Let's watch the play. Oh, wheel route. You got the wheel. You got the post wheel. Post wheel, post mesh, post rub. Because you know you're getting man-to-man here. You know that they're in man-to-man here. Man-to-man coverage. He's man up. And this guy's coming down playing man. It looks like it could be some sort of cover 2 man. This post route, or this, I guess he's running the post, but he's really trying to pick this defender. So for this wheel route by Hollywood Brown, this is by play design, scheming for your weapon, scheming for your guy. And you see it here. Takes the hard inside release to dive inside and to use a natural pick. You don't want to run into this guy. Too many times Giants receivers have been called for getting too much hands-on these pick routes. But now all Hollywood Brown has to do is flash the out route, and you're getting up the field. He's created. This receiver has done his job, took one for the team, and created created space, got his receiver, his homie, his boy open by taking one or taking two for the team right here and running this post route and picking and running through it. Now it's on Jackson Dart to deliver this football in this tight window. Well, I mean, I guess you can't really call that tight of a window, but in the NFL, it gets into a tight window when the safety comes over. But now, by play design, he has space. Ball is already out before this defender, this corner, can recover. Ball in, first down. So Matt Nagy needs to bring an Andy Reid-like approach to New York and get his weapons the football. You see it. They underperformed last year, but it doesn't matter because in years past, the KC and Andy Reid offensive system has worked. It's won, and it's taken Patrick Mahomes' God-giving skill sets and talent to a completely different stratosphere. Now, I'm not here trying to compare Jackson Dart to Patrick Mahomes, but it's all about a system that's going to put you and your playmakers in the right position to win, to eat, to cook, to ball. The mismatches, the motions, the deception, the smoke and mirrors, they're all used as advantages to get guys in the right spots and attack a defense. Players over plays, but call plays for your playmakers. Andy Reid did it. Andy Reid has success with it. Now it's time for Matt Nagy to bring it to New York.